Hi everyone, and welcome to our chat today. While you study, Kyoho helps you stack up. If you are a student, you already know the juggle classes, assignment, maybe a part time job, and somehow trying to have a life in between. But what if you could turn what you already know into income without leaving a room? That's exactly what we are diving into today with two students who have done just that through Kyoho Advisor. So let's get into it. Joining us today is Beth Patel. He's in his second year studying computer science at King's College London. Born in the UK, he also spent a few years in India before moving back to London. So he's no stranger to change. These days, between lectures and a bit of cricket for fun, he's also been tutoring and owning through Kyo. Bed, so glad you are here. And now let's welcome Achita Dubey. She had just made the big move from Delhi to UK to pursue her master's in data science. Congratulations, Achita.
Thank you.
Now the place, the pace, the people, but she's already finding a rhythm and figuring things out one step at a time. Archita, really great to have you here. All right, before we dive into anything serious, starting college, especially in a new city or country, comes with all kind of changes from classes and culture to budgeting and balancing your time. So be honest. So what's student life been like for you lately? What's been fun? What's been our challenges?
Hon- Honestly, it's a mix. Some days I feel super on top of everything, and the next I'm three tabs deep in Google, wondering how everyone else is managing. It's busy, but also kind of exciting. There's always something happening around you. I started looking for ways to make better use of my time outside lectures, something productive but still flexible.
It's definitely been a shift. Everything's new, like you said, the place, the people, even the smallest things like doing groceries or figuring out transport. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I didn't expect to think about money and time so much so earlier. That's when I started looking into side income sources that it didn't eat into my entire week.
Yep, the student hustle is so real. And that's where today's conversation is get interesting. Because both of you found something that lets you on without taking a full-time job. Tutoring through advisor on Keho. So how did that even come into the picture? Was it something that you were actively looking for it or did it just kind of fall into a place?
I wasn't even looking for something new, but one day I saw Advisor on Instagram and it instantly caught my attention. The idea of being able to earn what you learn, teaching in subjects I'd already been helping friends with, just made perfect sense. I clicked the link, signed up, and that was it.
I was looking for a side hustle and got to know about Kyoho Advisor through a LinkedIn post actually. I was already searching for part time gigs and trying to avoid that whole random job in retail route. Advisor just felt more aligned with what I know and I could do from my own room. That flexibility just sold it.
Amazing. It's kind of funny how these things happen, right? One day you are just helping a friend with an assignment, and suddenly you are getting booked to do it for real and getting paid for it. Let's talk about that shift from helping to actually owning. So, what skills or subject are you tutoring in? And how did you figure out that you could actually earn from it?
For me, it's statistics and Excel mostly. It started with helping one person who was struggling with their assignment, and suddenly more people were asking. That's when I realized this isn't just me being helpful, this could actually help me too.
That's cool. Taking something you already know and turning it into something that helps someone and earns you something back. Such a smart move. And what about you, Bed?
I tutor maths and further maths. I didn't think of it as a skill until friends kept asking for help. And I was like, wait, this could actually be something. Advisor turned those casual catch ups into something structured, and it paid off.
It's so underrated, right? We all help our friends with stuff, but to realize that's a legit skills. That's the switch. Okay, so once you realize this had a potential, was it easy to get started? Like, walk us through what was the setup felt like.
Honestly, honestly, super chill. I just made a profile, added my subjects, and then Kyoho even helped me with verification by doing KYC to add credibility to my profile. It wasn't some long application or interview thing. It felt like I was being seen for what I already know.
Yep, no gatekeeping, no overthinking. I uploaded my details, verified my student ID, and then it was live. I think it took longer to come across that LinkedIn post of advisor than to actually set up my own profile.
It's honestly such a relief. No drama, no jumping through hoops. And knowing it's all verified just makes it feel legit right from the start. But beyond setup only, I'm just curious, what had changed for you since, like in terms of income, confidence, or even just how you see yourself?
I think it's independence for me. I'm still new here, but knowing that I can make a little money while also building skills, that shift in mindset was huge. It's not just a side hustle, it's something that makes me feel like I belong.
Get that. It's not just about the money. It's that feeling of, yeah, I'm actually doing this.
Yeah, yeah, the confidence is crazy. I went from can I even do this to actually managing sessions, getting feedback, and knowing I made someone's life easier. And yeah, getting that payout notification always makes me smile.
The payout notification, instant joy, not gonna lie, right? But real talk, going from just a student to someone who is actually helping others, that hits different. Which brings me to my next questions. There are lots of students out there who feels like I'm not enough to tutor. Did you ever feel that way in the beginning?
100%. I kept thinking, what if they ask me something I don't know? But turns out most people just want simple, clear help from someone who's been through it. You don't need to be a genius, you just need to care and be good at what you offer.
Ditto, I had a serious imposter syndrome. But when you break things down for someone and they go like, oh, I get it now, that moment wipes out all the doubts and fears.
Okay. That moment of realization is wild, right? Like, wait, I actually know something that's helping. Was there any moment that made you go, wow, I actually helped someone? Is this real?
Yeah, one of my early sessions, the student said I passed because of you. That hit hard. Like, this isn't just side income, this is actual impact.
And for me, there was this girl from my class who kept getting stuck in Excel formulas. I showed her a few tricks, and next thing I know, she's sending me a thank you coffee. That was my okay, this is real moment.
It's those little real life moments that makes it feels less like a job and more like a wholesome moment. So the next thing is, so what is something that you didn't expect about tutoring that kind of surprised you?
That people would actually pay to learn from someone like me. I always thought real tutors needed years of experience, but being a peer tutor is its own kind of powerful.
Yeah, for me, it was how much I learned while teaching. Sounds backwards, but explaining things to someone else makes you sharper.
Sharpening your skills and owning on the side. That's a win-win, right? Let's talk about real stuff. That is time. So, how many hours do you spend tutoring in a week? And is it manageable alongside classes and everything else?
Right now, I'm doing 2 sessions a week. It's still early days for me, but I like that I can scale up or down, so there's no pressure.
I usually do 3 to 5 hours a week, depending on classes. It's manageable, especially because it's all virtual. I just block out time when I'm free, including weekends. And what's cool is Kyoho is also rolling out this new flexible format. Students can book sessions based on their need. Like if someone just had a 15-minute doubt or wants a 30-minute topic review, or even a full hour to break something down properly, they can choose. It makes the whole thing way more accessible for both sides.
That's the best part, right? It fits around your life, not the way around. Alright, so give me an honest answer. Has the money actually helped? Like rent, groceries, or any other random expenses?
Absolutely. Groceries, phone bills, even treating myself once in a while. It's not a fortune, but it gives breathing room.
And for me, it's been Uber rides and groceries mostly. Every pound saved here feels like a win.
That's amazing. Even the smallest win really stack up when you are managing life on a student budget. Last one for this round. For someone watching and thinking, I don't know if I can do it, what would you say?
If you've ever explained something to a friend and they got it, you can do this. Start small, you'll surprise yourself.
I would just say don't overthink it, just try it. If you've got the knowledge, you're willing to help, you're already ahead.
All right. So we have talked about side income, skills, confidence. So if we have to take a step back for a second, so apart from the money, has tutoring helped you grow in other ways like career, communication, or anything that you feel?
Big time. Communication, patience, even how I structure my thoughts. I genuinely think it's making me a better future developer too.
I would say it helped me with confidence, communication, and honestly, even networking because you meet people you wouldn't have otherwise.
That's amazing. And just to imagine, if advisor didn't exist, what would you have done to for extra income?
Maybe some content writing or something, but nothing that fits this well with my schedule and skills.
For me, it was probably some random gig on a random job board or part-time cafe work. But I'm glad this exists. It lets me use what I already know.
That opens up a whole new perspective. Now I have to ask, what makes this feel different from any other freelance app or tutoring app that are available in the market?
It's built for people like us, not professionals with 10 years of experience, just students with something valuable to share.
A student with value to offer. Couldn't have said it better. All right, that's wrap on our conversation, and I hope it's given you a different way to think about your own skills. You don't always need to start from scratch. Sometimes the value is already there in what you know. With Advisor on Kyoho, it's about making the knowledge work for you on your terms from wherever you are. Thanks for joining us, and here's to stacking up while you study. Thank you, Bade and Archita, for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.